Joining us now in the studio are Dave and Dave. The chaps enlisted to help Sam Riley, who plays Ian Curtis, perfect his Macclesfield accent.
Or Maccistani, I believe, is the correct terminology for a Macclesfield accent. Is that correct?
That's right. Apparently so.
Who knew that Macclesfield could be so complicated?
How did this all happen then, Dave?
Well, the actor just came into the shop one day, working away as normal. He comes in, basically introduces himself, come from the film, because they were filming just round the corner from us, and just he asks if I can help him out, perfect his voice.
Yeah,
his
so
twang.
How did that happen then? Because I believe he brought his lines in, didn't he, for you to have a little sneaky look at?
He'd recited a couple of lines to me, but basically we were just recording the conversation on his dictaphone. He asked me to repeat a couple of his lines, and then basically that's how he's picked it up.
And that's how he sort of self-trained himself, I suppose, with little pointers from you. He'd listen to them over and over and try and get his Macclesfield accent spot on.
Yeah.
So, Dave, is there a big difference between sort of Mancunian and Maxonian?
Oh, aye.
Oh, aye.
I like it.
Yeah. We tend to sort of say things in a different sort of pattern to everybody else. It's just a mixture of like Derbyshire, I think, and Lancashire sort of thing mixed up.
Could you do more broad?
Yes, I must admit. As well.
I don't know myself.
You're both Macclesfield born and bred, though, aren't you? So can you teach us some phrases today? Because I'm very excited about learning a new language. What are the key ones? If Byron and I wanted to come to Macclesfield and blend in with the locals, what should we do? What's our first step?
Yeah, go on, Dave.
Oh, you know, if you're like feeling a bit peckish, you want something to eat, say, you know, if you're going uptown, get us some chips.
Get us some chips.
Yeah.
Uptown. You see, now I'd say we're going to town, so up.
Yeah.
If we use up, we're going uptown or up pub.
Yeah.
Would you use that?
Pub.
Am I learning?
Go on,
pub.
I'm rubbish. Now, before I said curry, I believe I said it wrong, didn't I?
Curry.
Curry.
Apparently.
Not
Curry.
Curry.
Curry. So there's more emphasis on the vowels, really, isn't there? Curry.
Yeah.
What are key phrases used in Macclesfield, then, if we want to blend in?
Yeah, if you see somebody in the street you haven't seen them for a while, you go, hey up.
Hey up.
How are you? All right.
Hey up.
You know.
Are there any special terms of affection used? Because hey up, I want to use duck on the end, but that's more Yorkshire, isn't it? What would you call somebody like a pal or a mate? Or a pal?
Yeah. Hey up, pal. Hey up, pal.
What about Ian Curtis himself? Obviously from the local area. It's great to see that the filmmakers wanted to put so much authenticity in this film and stuff as well. I reckon you're probably a bit young, though.
A bit young for
Were
that.
you ever enjoy Division?
Not a fan as such, but yeah, I listen to it a bit of it. I've got Substance at home.
Right.
I listened to that the other night.
Are you going to watch the film? Because it's released on Friday. Are you going to sit there and cruise over it and make sure he got his dialect right, make sure he's got his pronunciation pitch perfect?
Yeah.
Scrutinise it.
Because you've not had a chance to see it, has he? If you've been able to pull it off.
No.
You've not been invited to the showbiz parties, the real parties?
No,
Nothing.
I'd love to go.
And because of you, it's authentic.
Exactly.
Someone's being told.
Really, you should have had your name in the credits, shouldn't you? Is this a career that you hope to now move into then? A Macclesfield speech
We're back.
coach? Do you imagine there's much demand out there then?
I wouldn't have thought so, no.
Perhaps not. Can you just give us one more phrase before we go, just to practice?
Let's see, I've got something written down here. Let's see. Do you want a brew?
Do you want a brew? I use that one, actually. Do you want a brew?
Get 'em in.
Get 'em in, right.
Get 'em in. Is that what you say to your pals down the pub?
Yeah.
Get 'em in.
Definitely.
Well, during the break, we are going to get him in and get a couple of brews down our next gentlemen. David Dowes and David Capper, thank you very much for joining us this morning. I hope you enjoy the film when it comes out as well. And join us after the break for all the latest sports news with Jack Dearden.